As a woman, as a man, how can you marry someone you don't love nor trust? Deep down, you know you don't love the person, you don't even trust him, but you still had to settle down with him. What actually is the cause? I know one thing about this thing called marriage is that when you both love and trust yourself, believe me, everything will be going smoothly. So the worst mistake any man or woman can make is to marry someone you don't trust, or maybe who you know deep down you don't love. So that is what I feel is happening between Frederick Leonard and his darling wife, his ex-wife. Guys, let me use the word ex-wife because at this point it's just obvious that the two of them are no longer together. So just like I said, the long awaiting truth about this whole thing, what actually causes the marriage crisis, what happened, that is the question so many people are still asking, because they say that looking at Frederick Leonard, Frederick does not look like one who will get married and will easily divorce her, even though it's not written on the face. Yes, some men, you will see them so innocent, good outside, but in the house, yes, when they get home or more, they are kind of devil in human form. So it's just so obvious. But well, it's true that we cannot come out and maybe vow for him, because yes, we only see him in a movie, we watch him anytime he posts short clip, any post on his account. So some of us are using it to judge based on what we are seeing, but the truth is that what people put out on social media is not exactly who they are. Some people will come out and tell you that everything they are putting out about their lifestyle, that is what they are, but it's not true. For instance, now I want to use this thing as an example. Like there are some people who are creating content, like let me just use the food content. You will see them go to the market, buy meat. After buying the meat, they will just come and show us that they want to use the whole meat. Maybe you see a meat of 50,000, 20,000, they want to use it and prepare a pot of soup, in order to teach people who are watching it. So you will see that plenty meat, but after cooking it, they open the pot, the meat, like you not see the quantity of that meat again in that pot. You know why? Because they had to make it look so good in the eyes. They have to bring out plenty meat, all the things, all the protein that is needed to be used in the soup. They'll bring it out, and you watching it, you'll be like, this person is enjoying, look at the kind of meat he or she is using to prepare a pot of soup. You understand? And you start judging yourself that I'm in the house suffering. I'm suffering. Look at what my fellow man, my fellow woman is enjoying, without you knowing that meat that person actually showed you is the meat he or she is going to use in his family for 2 months, 3 months. But because they want to create content, they had to make it look good. They will beautify it. After cooking the soup, what you will see there will just be, in fact, you can even count the number of meats that are inside a pot. That is to tell you how people are. So you don't judge based on what you're seeing online. The real thing is, if you're close to them or you're with them, that is the only way you know what is happening. Because no matter how they try to pretend, one day, just one day, they will make a mistake and everything will be revealed. You will see the true color of that person. So that is why now I don't always judge somehow based on what I see online until I use my 2 eyes to see it. That is why even the way this Frederick Leonard own is going, this one will say is this one, the other one will say is this one, I don't really want to judge, because looking at the two of them, you don't even know that their marriage will not reach up to 10 years and they will divorce. You understand? That marriage, as of when they got married, what Peggy say and all of those things, we were expecting the marriage to be forever, but the marriage was even too short than we expected. So that is it. Because of that drama now, some people are saying that Peggy knows so well she don't love him. She just decided to come and destroy him, come and destroy the career he has built, everything about him. She wanted to. If not that Frederick is a strong man, this would have weighed him down. You understand? So it's just a normal thing. And me, before now, I was even expecting them to settle. So according to Frederick Leonard, guys, one thing so far I got from what I've heard is that what actually made this marriage to end the way it just ended is lack of trust, lack of communication. According to the information, Peggy don't trust him. They say anything he do, she'll always be looking, she'll be watching, she'll be sending people to be monitoring him. Is he doing that? Who is he chatting with? That is the worst thing that will happen to any woman, monitoring your husband. Or maybe when he keeps his phone, you always go to his phone to go and see what he or she is doing. With that heart, you will buy before your time. So don't even go and give yourself high BP. Truly, don't give yourself BP. Just relax. Anything they want to do, let them do. They will get tired. So he said even when he don't even have all those thought of coming out to cheat on his wife, but she has been pushing him, even though she decided to call off the marriage because he never did, was because she knows fully well that she don't love him. Yes, she actually had someone she was waiting for, but because she feels the person is not forthcoming, she decided to give Frederick an opportunity she knows it will not last. Why even going into the marriage on the first place? Yes, that is to say, she actually planned everything she did on that day of marriage, that she gave that speech that people are using to mock her today. She actually prepared for people to say she loved him. Well, if what people are saying about her is true, I would say Peggy did not try. But anyway, the thing is that everyone has moved on, even though we are still waiting to know if indeed they have actually finalized their divorce process and all of that. That is what people are waiting for. Since she's actually the one who raised an alarm, let her still come and tell her online family that okay, the marriage has finally been dissolved in the court and all of that. We are still waiting for that. But Frederick, still maintain his stand that he never cheated on his wife ever since he got married. He's an Igbo man who knows the rules and regulation. Even if he wants to, he can never go to cheat on her with another man's wife. He can never do it. He made it so clear that he's not someone who don't know what he's doing. He actually knows his left and right. He knows what is good and what is not good. But anyway, he decided to allow her to accuse her. If all these things she's saying will make her happy, let her continue. That is why you guys see Frederick never said anything. But in terms of love, he made it clear that he loved her. Some people who knows them very well are saying if you see what she's doing to this man, you know that truly this man love her. But because she actually pushed the man, even though he did not do anything, she made him become more close to his best friend when he was still very much single. His friend, they used to rapport together. That is the same person Peggy said Frederick is cheating on. But where all these things will gradually come to an end, even though it's already ending. It's already ending. Anyway, my people, if you are still watching my video up to now and you're yet to subscribe to Valley TV, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button to subscribe and join the moving trend, because guys, here we are always on 247 to share the latest for you guys. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you all. Thank you so much. So my people, just tell me what you think about this. When you saw them firstly, do you think what you are seeing indeed that Peggy love Frederick? Let's hear from you in the comment section, because the whole thing now is just so complicated that people don't even know what to follow again in this their matter.